Down the road from the Strip, we're in Henderson, Nevada. The nation's 8th-ranked team, the Creighton Blue Jays, arrive at Dollar Loan Center. Baylor Shireman, Trey Alexander, and Ryan Kalkbrenner lead the way for the Blue Jays versus UNLV. From the Big East, 8th-ranked Creighton has traveled to Henderson, Nevada to take on the Runnin' Rebels of UNLV from the Mountain West Conference. With the great Pete Gillen, I'm Carter Blackburn. It goes without saying when you've reached December and you have a number 8 next to your name, a chance for another special season for Creighton.
No question. The Creighton Blue Jays are on a mission. They lost a heartbreaker last year, as you know, Carter, to San Diego State, 57-56. They want to take the next step. They got 3 terrific veterans. But, Carter, you know what there's a saying? A hungry running rebel hunts best. These running rebels are talented. They're veterans. It's going to be a great game. Stay with us.
Well, Creighton loves to shoot it, but they can also go inside with one of college basketball's best big men, Ryan Kalkbrenner.
Ryan Kalkbrenner is a wrecking machine in the low post. He's got great hands and quick feet. He can really have great moves around the basket. He worked on his perimeter game. He can take over a game at any time. He really is a fabulous big man.
Well, UNLV is the Runnin' Rebels for a reason. This team wants to get out on the open floor. They have one of the emerging point guards in college basketball, Didon Thomas Jr.
Didon Thomas Jr. is a terrific point guard. He's a young guy. He's only 18. He's a freshman. He scores 18 a game, 6 assists, and he shoots 38% from downtown. He really gets in the lane. He creates shots for himself and his teammates. He really is a terrific play. He's got to play great tonight for them to win.
The last time Creighton took on a Mountain West Conference team, it was an upset win by Colorado State. The Blue Jays' lone loss. UNLV looks to handle loss number 2 coming up in Henderson. UNLV's home away from home in Henderson, Nevada, at the Dollar Loan Center to take on the 8th-ranked Creighton Blue Jays, one of the nation's top scoring teams. Creighton averages 87 points per game. So, Pete, the question is, what does UNLV do pace-wise? Do you try and keep up with Creighton scoring-wise, or do you try and slow it down to limit Creighton's opportunities?
Well, that's the problem. Once again, they can't get in the track meet with Creighton because too many talented players on the Blue Jays, too much scoring, 87 a game, as you mentioned. So they want to pick their spots, guard. Run when you can and slow it down when you can. They want a medium pace because they can't get in the track meet with this Creighton Blue Jays team.
UNLV comes in at 3-4 off a 78-75 loss here in Henderson to Loyola Marymount. A very close game and really a very disappointing loss for this UNLV team.
Yeah, you got to win that game. That was disappointing. Loyola Marymount's a solid team, but you got to win that game at home.
So UNLV averages 73 points per game, but the big question is defense. Teams shoot 41% from three-point versus UNLV. Creighton makes 12 threes a game, best in the nation for Greg McDermott. Now in his 14th season as Creighton head coach, over 300 wins at Creighton. He's in his 23rd season as a Division I head coach. And we take a look at the starting lineups. An interesting point guard matchup. Stephen Ashworth, the Utah State transfer, at point for Creighton, although it's kind of point guard by committee with Trey Alexander also handling the load. Didon Thomas Jr., the terrific freshman for UNLV. And off the bench tonight, we expect to see Keelan Boone, his first game eligible as a UNLV Runnin' Rebel. So that should be a boost for a UNLV team dealing with injuries for Kevin Kruger. In his 3rd season, he was point guard on 2007 UNLV Sweet 16 team. So coaching at UNLV, where he played 1 season for his dad, Long.
Exactly. So great to have some good news, as you mentioned, for UNLV, Carter. They've had a lot of injuries. All right, Jalen Hill, leading rebounder, all right, broke his wrist. All right, Keelan Boone was out. Now he's back, so that's great news. All right, so hopefully good things will happen in the future for